But oh, jeez. That board is nuts.
No more holding back!
Hey everyone, it's Silverfuse here, and today I decided to celebrate International Women's Day by making a deck with all women. Demacia was the dominant region of choice. There really was just a lot more strong cards in it. I still want to make a deck where I can actually win with it. Maybe not something I'll grind on the ladder, but something that still wins because winning is still a lot of fun. The other factions had a much harder time. Some of them, like Freylord, hardly had like any cards at all that I could use. So it's mostly a Demacia deck. And you see a lot of ways, a lot of standard cards in this list. And then a bunch of spells, because spells don't really have a gender for the most part. So I was like, alright, you know what? I'll just go ahead and put in my Jinx, put in my Fiora, and then put in a bunch of spells and the Demacians and the elites and stuff. And there we have it. I have this list. And it's actually gone pretty alright. It's been pretty enjoyable to play. I like playing Demacians. A lot of people think that they're just really boring because a lot of times they are playing stats on curve. But I find deciding when to trade and when to use combat tricks, I find that to be a lot of fun and interesting. So the deck has been good for me. And of course we have Fiora. I mean, she's got a sword. It's pretty awesome. So have her. And then we have Crazy Person, which is Jinx. And she's just pretty much good with Demacia is really known for just running out of cards really quickly. Jinx is a good way to combat this. And it's been helpful at times of being able just to push that last bit of damage in and also being able to draw because we really have the Vanguard Redeemer as a draw option. And after that, it's like, maybe not. And of course, I put in Judgment because I think Judgment is a really good card right now because it's very good against SI, for instance. SI can't do much against Judgment, it seems. They just don't have the interaction tools. I had the Detained. I mean, really, we have lots of interaction in this deck, which makes it a lot of fun to play. I haven't played Crown Guard yet, but I really want to. I would absolutely love to win a game with Crown Guard, and she really just kind of looks like a drill sergeant. She kind of scares me, actually. If I could make a deck with all of her, then yeah, I probably would do it, but obviously that wouldn't work out too well. I got my Cythrias. Oh, everyone loves Cythria because she's great. I love her too. I definitely feel that. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Alright, we have the single combat, Bright Steel, and Fiora. Radiant Strike's really good for trades, but I think I'm gonna try to roll for something a bit different. And it's not exactly what I was looking for. Really hoping for a 1-drop, but I was not going. Oh, Cythria came right on time. Just talking about 1-drops, and there she is. Exactly what I needed. So she'll go ahead and chip in 2 damage here, doing her job, and then maybe we get to stop their attack. I mean, they have Zed on odd. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the Vanguard. I mean, not the. We played the Vanguard. We're not going to worry about the Bright Steel Protector. Go ahead and skip this block here. And they don't have a Ravenous Butcher because or else I think they would have played that and just attacked with a 4/4. There's our Jinx. So we have 2 options here. We can either take the Bright Steel Protector or the Fiora. I'm going to take the Fiora even though that doesn't leave room for a combat trick because I want to be able to like play the barrier and then at least at minimum get something from the single combat instead. The fact that they just passed there probably lets me know that they got something going. I'm not sure what it is. Definitely not going to pull that. Maybe they'll just glimpse and then Dark Spear my Fiora, and if they do that, it's not the end of the world. I get the damage in, and it's not bad. I'm okay with it. I mean, I think they passed too without doing that beforehand, because in reality, they could have glimpsed first, and then played this in front. Oh, I guess they don't have Dark Spear. Okay, because I could have made it where I couldn't attack, or at least would have to lose Fiora or a 2-drop or 2/2. Ooh, lots to think about here. If there's a death mark or not. I mean, we have single combat. However, we don't have anything to buff it beforehand. Gonna go ahead and pass here. Alright, that's fine. We'll skip that, then we'll play what we want after. I think we'll just play the Jinx. I'll take the Jinx. She's not going to be like super fantastic here, but good enough. So there's a Get Excited. We could play the Bright Steel Protector beforehand, but that doesn't give us enough for this. And I think that's really what I want the most. So Fiora isn't the win condition here, so I'm going to let them decide what they want to block, and then I'm going to most likely use this. Just to see, because there's a chance that they just didn't do anything there. And if they did that, I'd be okay with it. If they use Vile Feast here, I'm also okay with it. I still get in a bunch of damage, and Fiora isn't my win condition. It is beating people down. That is my win condition. Fiora is just a 3-3 that happens to have Challenger. So I'm happy with that trade. And I do have to recognize that in the future they might be playing Deny if they're playing Zed and Hecarim, but they're most likely just playing an ephemeral list. I have a little bit of burn here, so that's what I was thinking about. Maybe having to think about Deny. Might be using a single combat here against the Zed. I think that definitely might be the case. So hopefully they play something. If they don't, it's fine. I was thinking hopefully because Brightsteel Protector just does so much in that case, if they do. So I can play this here, and then I can play the single combat. Because that should take that out and keep this from actually doing any damage to me. And then I can play the Guardian afterward. So hopefully that works out for me. No Hecarim on 6, so that's always good. So they're going to get in that damage, which is too bad for me, but at least I can play the Guardian afterwards. I mean, I could have blocked it with something, and maybe I should have been safe, because triple Mark the Isles is lethal, which would just be insane. Oh, that's fine. Here I could. I mean, they can't rally and Hecarim now, at least. I don't think it's worth playing. They get excited. They can draw the cards. The game's going to be over here pretty soon at 8 and 10. And we'll get our... Oh, never mind. It dies anyway. Well, I don't actually know because it's ephemeral. Okay, what am I saying? I actually didn't really think about that reaction. That interaction. I didn't really think about that. Is that because ephemeral, when it combats anything, it goes through. I didn't even check the eye. I was thinking the same thing they did, is that it wouldn't die because ephemeral dies right after it hits something. That's why zero attack ephemerals don't do anything. Oh, the world makes sense. How did I ever question any of this? That spider is quite annoying. I think... This is really tough. I can play Fiora or I can play Brightsteel Protector. And I think I want to play it on this, actually. I think the game is going to be over before Jinx is super relevant. I mean, they do have Vile Feast, so it's kind of eh. This one, and then this one. This. Take back this, take back this. Make them block with one of these. If they get a favorable trade into either of these with the Rekindler, then I don't have many ways to block Zeds at all. So this is a much better way for me to do this. And on top of that, I am going up to 15, assuming that nothing crazy with this happens. They have 4 mana, so that would just be absolutely insane if that was the case. So we'll see what happens here. I like the way this looks, though. This looks good to me. Unfortunately, if I had 1 more mana, this would be so awesome. I would probably just use the Jinx's Get Excited in that case, but look at this. This is great. I can't ask for anything better. Let's see what they do here. Okay, that's not bad. I'm okay with the extra combat trick. Bit worried of what they play. Ephemerals. but oh jeez. What do I say to that? I don't even know how things check out on this. I know I need to play this Vanguard Redeemer. I know that's a thing. That board's crazy. That board is nuts. I hate this. That's one way to buff up Hecarim.
I am not afraid. I'll stop you. Demacia and steel protects me.
Do I take the risk? Do I have to have Jinx to win? That's such a hard question. I mean, they played their stuff already, right? I think they did. I think they played their buffs already. They could. Okay, I was gonna say they could play Twin Disciplines, but I think I automatically lose this game if I lose Jinx. So I think I have to play that and appreciate that that is the situation that I am currently in at the time. So they can't deny this. You can't deny me.
I'll give you the counter.
That's a really big thing to get that level up here. I'm feeling good. Bit scared, but feeling good. I can definitely draw 2 6-drops. I mean, I can eat that too.
Now it's a party. Screaming helps not at all. It's too late for you.
This is good. This is really good. That's less good. Can you not? What are they gonna do next?
Just you and me, Fishbones.
Oh no, that plays around rockets so well. That plays around rockets so well. You know what though? What am I talking about? They're dead. They're dead. You can't deny this. For some reason I was thinking that I had to kill this, but no, they can't deny this. They're done. That's it. That's the game. You got 3 mana and nothing to show for it. Yes. So, yay! We did it! Played against a decent deck too, so yeah, we did it with our International Women's Day deck with Fiora and Jinx, and both of them got to be played too, and lots of other really great cards. Thank you so much for watching this video. I generally make decks that are meta decks or meme decks or just something that I found interesting. If you want to see more of that, feel free to subscribe and also hit the notification bell if you want to see whenever I upload. Comments and likes are always deeply appreciated, and I love responding to comments as well. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Bye!